Kraft, like get the Robert Kraft, like get the eucalyptus rub, Matt.
That's it, eh?
This thing is good, man. This thing is
Oh my God!
all two at the same time, man. We got Hawkinson Pro Bowl. 313 Shar says, coaching, quarterback, O-line, defensive line going to lead the way for this team to see the 2019 49ers copy/paste. CJ, are we gonna be like the 49ers and just come out of nowhere and really start killing it? Do you think that, or is that something you don't believe?
I don't have expectations for the Lions, but I will tell you this. If they run the ball, that helps the defense, it helps the special teams, it helps the passing game. And I hope so. I hope Dan Campbell, I hope Aaron Glenn, I hope Anthony Lynn. I hope they just do their jobs. I hope so. I hope it's time to turn around. I'm tired of losing. You know, imagine how many views you get if they win. It's just to be abundant. But I think they built it the right way. It's gonna take some time, but if Aaron Rodgers leave, why not? Why not? If he leave, I mean, who are you really scared of? Honestly, ask yourself, who are you scared of? Only person I'm scared of is Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook. That was the one guy I was thinking of. Dalvin Cook, man.
He's legitimately an injury-prone running back. So who you? If Aaron Rodgers leave, man, this can turn around pretty quick. Because I don't. Kirk Cousins, he on his way out. I mean, Andy Dalton, they're gonna start him. Jordan Love, if they hit on Jordan Love, I'm just giving up. I think the Packers are the quarterbacks. If Aaron Love is good, I'm giving up, bro. I'm giving up.
Do you think Love's going to be legitimate? Do you think he's a boss?
It's not his problem. They got too many holes in Green Bay. Too many holes. I hope he. I mean, I like rooting for the black quarterbacks. I'm not gonna lie, but he has arm talent. But I just think Aaron Rodgers is so freaking good that he covered up a lot of holes over there. No,
yeah,
I wouldn't count.
When there's a hole, there's a hole. And hopefully that team has a lot of holes because we don't want them to do good. I want them to fail. I think that's really important. Cole says, is CJ new? No, CJ is not new. He's been on the platform for a very long time. Very long time. I don't know how you not know him. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to him. But this guy, he's been doing this for a long time, man.
It's just time to win, and I think Martha. I think we're gonna win under Martha.
I do too, man. I like this regime, and I think we may not win a ton of games this year. So what I keep telling to my guys is, but we're building something. Now, if you look towards next year with the draft picks, we're gonna have 2 first-round picks, a couple thirds. This team's really building for the future, and I love Motor City Dan Campbell not giving a rat of what anyone thinks. I love it, man, because obviously outside of Detroit, we're a laughing stock. So I think we're on the right path. If you guys look at the Rams and Saints defensive scheme and the individual talent we have on that D-line, I don't see us being scary, Mark. Do you see us being scary, or are you kind of like me, man? I think the defense will get better, obviously, from last year, but I don't think it's taken a massive jump. I mean, we go from 32 to maybe like 20, 23, 24. What do you think, Mark?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that too, man. The only way to go was up, though, right? The only way to go was up, man. We were statistically bad on defense in almost every single category, man. We were bottom of the barrel. But yeah, I think we can jump up to from 31 where we were to possibly 25 or something like that, man. We're building, man. Everyone's in agreement here, man. We're definitely building. We're not really rebuilding or retooling. It's kind of just building, right? So expect a little bit of toughness this year. Expect them to play with a little bit of heart and caring about their organization and about their players themselves, the coaches actually caring about each other. And I just want to see toughness, man. The wins will come, but I'm not seeing it in year one. So it's going to happen. Just give it a bit, man. We have to give it a bit. These guys are here for 6 years, hopefully longer. So let's just build it, and then the wins will come eventually.
Got a question here. It says, how many points per game do you see the Detroit Lions averaging? I'm going to put around 24 to 27-ish. I think that's logical. We're not going to be throwing the ball a ton when it comes to the 30s and 40s all the time. I just think we're going to run the football and kind of control the clock. From a point perspective, it's going to be something that we haven't seen for a little bit. We're so used to trying to score a lot because our defense is so bad and we always throwing the football. Now we're going to run a little bit, and I think running the football will kill a little bit of clock, and you're not going to get the giant points per game. So I'd say 24. I think we have one of the best coaching staffs in the NFL. How do you guys think about that? Interesting questions. One of the best coaching staffs in the NFL. I like the range of our coaching staff. Still, I want to see wins. I want to see, before I say we're one of the best. I mean, you got to look at teams that consistently win. But I love the trajectory of it. What do you think, Mark? Do you think we have one of the best coaching staffs overall, not just head coach, but obviously trickling down to OCs and coordinators?
Well, yeah, we can't say that one of the best, man. We have some guys that, that have been around, man. Antoine Randall, Deuce Staley, these guys have been there. They're good coaches. Aaron Glenn coming from a winning program. Aubrey Pleasant coming from the Rams organization. So if you're going to suit these guys up and have them play football, I would definitely say these guys can be one of the best coaching staffs. But let's see them do it on the field coaching first before we say best. You know what I mean? Throwing that word best is a little bit tough. But I do like the programs that they came from, the organizations. So I do like it. But let's just see the wins first, man, before we say the word best.
Yeah, definitely. We don't want to end up where a point where, like,
They are who we thought they were.
we want to be able to have a good coaching staff and knock on wood that they do well. Campbell's strategy as interim in Miami, he ran the ball 50% more than he had Tannehill throw 50% less. Would you like to see that with the Lions? Yeah, I don't mind running the football a lot. I would love to run the football. The thing is, Jorge, if you've ever watched Detroit Lions football, we pass like 70% of the time, 75% of the time. And it's good for the numbers. It's good to get these high numbers and to give former quarterback 1 billion yards. But at the end of the day, we weren't winning. And it's all about winning. And I don't care about stats. I don't care about 10,000 yards passing and 50 touch. I just want to win a football. That's the only stat I care about. So if running the football gives us those W's, I am so ecstatic for that. And I would be happy to see that. Do you think that running the football is right, the way that he was saying it here, 50% more?
Yes. Control the clock. Keep the defense fresh. Detroit has to have a outdoor mentality. They've been a dome team, trying to recreate the greatest show on turf. You have to have an outdoor mentality. You have to have a nasty mentality. Passing don't travel. Remember that fall game they had in Chicago with the Bears? If it rains, you have to be able to smash it down people's throats. You have to run the ball, stop the run. That's where it starts at. Everything else, coverage and everything, and passing comes second. They have to be physical. They have to get downhill. They have to go and impose their will on other teams and beat them down. That's the best way to win football. That translates. You play Kansas City, you have to play ball control. You play teams that score a lot. That's the best remedy for anything. Keep them off the field. That made Alex Smith a better quarterback. Simplify. Once you run the ball, then you get half seconds of cheating and hesitation, and it amplifies the passing game. That's the problem with Detroit. And that's what made me happy with Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell. They went interior lineman early in that draft, and that lets you know they want to win the trenches first. They got to treat like Ford Field didn't have a roof. If they didn't have a roof, you go into November, December, you can't throw the ball. Got to run it.
Folks, these are mic drops here, and
Combo breaker.
And for that speech also,
Ultra combo.
man, he's speaking nothing but facts. Facts on facts right there. We got to be a team that runs the football, becomes physical, don't care about the stats. We've seen it all as Lions fans. Who will be the 3 starting wide receivers? Oh my God, Mark.
Oh my God.
Who's the 3 starting wide receivers for this football team?
Well, the number 1 guy is probably going to be Tyrell Williams. I think that guy's coming in. He's not really a true number 1. He's never really been a true number 1, but he's our number 1 right now. Tyrell, not a big fan of Brashad Perriman, but he's going to be given every opportunity to become the number 2 there. But I think Cephas is going to be literally peeking over his shoulder. So watch out for that. And I think in the slot, the number 3 guy, it's probably going to be Amon-Ra St. Brown. the rookie out of USC. I think those are going to be our top three right now, with Cephas literally peeking over Perriman's shoulder.
So you can.
I agree. The play action
He
can
might
be.
break it.
What's that?
Yeah.
He said peeking over Perriman's shoulder, he might break it.
Yeah, that's right.
He
He'll
might break
that.
that shoulder. That's true. That's true, bro.
Oh man, just don't put Austin Bryant around him because he'll break something just being around him. Can be scary with Goff's arm strength, accuracy, because with that O-line, you have to expect screens, bootlegs, and play action. I say that because of the wide receiver, especially. They have the roles. I do believe we're going to do a lot of play action. Tyrell Williams is a fast guy, and if he can run the football, you can do play action. We've seen Goff do it with LA. So play action is definitely going to be a big part of this game. But can it work out? I want to hear from you, Motor City Sports Talk. I already got an idea because he did a video on this of his expectations of Jared Goff. Tell the folks your expectations of Jared Goff. Did we win the trade? Do you think we won the trade? Do you miss former quarterback? All that lovely stuff.
I wish Matthew Stafford nothing but the worst in LA just for draft purposes. But but literally, I think Goff has I think it's an upgrade. I think why am I calling him less need? What's his name? Sean McVay has one of the thinnest playbooks. I think he got better protection in Detroit. But honestly, he can throw the football. You know, he throws it with more touch than Stafford. Stafford got a rocket of an arm, great quarterback. I just think it was just time for him to get a new change of scenery. But with Jared Goff, I think if everything healthy up front, I think he's gonna have a good year. I think what made me really knowing that he might be get comfortable is when Anthony Lynn said Dan Campbell said they're gonna build the offense around what he feels comfortable with. I just think. With I'm calling Leslie, but Sean McVay, his offense is just, if you can't run the ball, it's a wrap. You know, all those option routes and everything they run, but I really think Jared Goff has a better protection than Detroit because the offensive line in Los Angeles was terrible.